All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Life with NAZ, Quarantining in Corona. Show number 53, people. 53,
Right.
53, 53 times together. I love you guys. This is awesome. Let's see, who do we have? Who do we have with us? Of course, Teresa. Teresa, your book was mailed. Lily Navas, welcome. It's good to have you from the beginning. Amy, hello, hello. Bobby Miller, welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we got? What do we got? Bobby Miller, Amy, Teresa, Matthew Dirks from Wisconsin. How are you, brother? Lorena, thank you for joining us early on. How are you guys? This is awesome, awesome. It's good to see you. All right, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode. Today, I hope. Hello, Art and Beth. Looks like we're in a nightclub. Maybe we are. John can do anything. He can do anything. This is awesome. Okay. What do you call it? Hello. How many of you had the chance to watch the podcast today with Tim Hawkins? I had him. It was really, really real. It was real Christianity, real honesty, and it was. I really appreciate this man. I've known him for 20 some years, and we worked together and just a wonderful, humble guy. Big name. He is. He became one of the biggest in the Christian market, and he's a very humble man, very funny. Pastor Scotty Gurley from Arizona. Garul. Hope you guys are able to open. I don't know. Let us know, Pastor. Are you guys open in Arizona? Can you open the church now? Alrighty, so a little bit. That's if you're a comedian or if you're no, if you're a Christian, go back and watch the whole thing. Tim Hawkins just opens up about marriage, about the relationship with family, with Christ, with his career. It's really amazing. So let's see, Teresa, Jonathan, Dari, Ashley, Nicole, how are you guys? Welcome. Tanya McDaniel, welcome. Wayne Wright, how are you guys? Good to see you all. Thank you, Jay Stilson. I'm glad you got to watch it. It was really good. If you have not seen the podcast today, um, watch it. There's also great podcasts with Mark Lowry and Shonda Pierce, and before that there were some great ones with Mrs. America, with Mr. America, and all these guys. It's really interesting. Some great information. We also had a show with a funeral home director. I'm serious, Lily, you gotta watch it. It was Chris Miller. He owns Thomas Mortuary, and we talked about death and burial and funny stories. So anyway, you would like that. Okay, June Von Colson and Brian Nerham, thank you for joining us. I think it's your first time. And if it's your first time, our family wants to know what city and state you're at and what do you do for work. It's basic information that we ask you. This is a show we get together every night except Sunday for an hour. We laugh for 50 some minutes. We ask for prayer request, and then boom, we go into a little encouragement. And today I had a nice conversation with Brent Reed for 30 minutes. Powerful testimony. I will share it with you when he sends it to me. Just amazing. He prayed for me, he prayed for the show. And it's Randy Christian. All right, I gotta talk about Randy Christian, guys. I gotta talk about Randy Christians. Can I? Okay, allow me. Pastor Randy Christian was my accountability pastor until I threatened him, uh, not to say anything. But no, he moved to Texas, and he is starting a ministry, an app, an application with a book, and a software for discipleship. Number one, for pastors and leaders to find out where someone in their walk with the Lord, so they can disciple them. If you're a leader, if you're a pastor, even if you're someone, you want to know where you're at with where to go with discipleship. They are doing that. So I want to challenge you. I'm one of the supporters of the ministry, so I would like you to, if you can, to find out more about it. Check out with Randy. Randy, would you please? Pastor Randy, would you please just put us a list of the website where Pastor John Cohen, who used to be in Sacramento Calvary Chapel, now he is in Utah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, at Calvary in Utah. Alrighty, thank you. Thank you for sharing this. Ashley Nicole didn't share last time. I'm from Cleburne, Texas, and when I was working, I was detention officer in the county jail. God bless you. God bless you, Ashley. I was just in Texas yesterday, in Euless, for the what do you call it? The Daystar program. And also, it is on my website right now. If you want to watch the whole show from yesterday, it is on my website. Good evening. Hello, Pastor John. Hello, hello. We got a lot of pastors on, so let me see. I'm going to, should I jump? You know, I lived overseas, and we didn't speak good English back there when I grew up. I was born in the Holy Land, grew up in Kuwait. But we used to dance at American music. You know, I wasn't Baptist back then. But you know, we danced at songs we didn't understand the lyrics. So there was a song by the Bee Gees called Tragedy, and we were dancing at Tragedy, or On My Own. There she's thinking, she's crying, and we are, you know, they're talking about divorce, and we're dancing. I will survive. The lady is really suffering and trying to reestablish herself, and we're dancing. So, people like different kinds of music, but not everybody can listen to the same music. You can't be broke and listen to opera music or classical music. It's so difficult when you're broke to listen to opera music. You cannot listen to Pavarotti or Beethoven and be in collection. It just doesn't make sense. You can listen, you can't be hyper or have ADD and listen to reggae music. Reggae music will, or listen to Bob Marley when you have ADD or hyper. You cannot. There's certain places you cannot play certain music. You cannot play rap music at a bank. You can't be at the bank and listen to rap music. You cannot listen to heavy metal in the ICU room. They will not, they cannot play heavy metal in the ICU room. And you can't play classical music at an auto repair shop. Can you imagine an auto repair shop they're playing? Or country music at a tattoo place? It doesn't work. So anyway, so technology right now is, so anyway, let me tell you, here's the question. Last night, okay, let me just take you back to last night. Last night I asked you the question. All right, good, Pastor Randy here. I recorded it last night on DirecTV. Thank you so much, Amy. Pastor Randy, anyone has more information about this essential faith? Teresa, let's see. Hello, Brent. Brent is here. Lonnie is here. My family was baptized. They bred the dancing out of his. I can sympathize. Okay. Hello. Michelle Van Dusen, another comedian. Welcome. Victor, thank you for joining us. I listen to Metallica when I jog. Okay. I love Metallica. When you are ADD, you can listen to reggae and country music at the same time. Good job. Okay, Pavarotti and bankruptcy. That's funny, guys. That's funny. Last night I asked you the question: how would you know you put too much sanitizer? How would you know when you put too much sanitizer, or you put? Okay, here's some of the answers you guys came up with. When wiping the sweat from your brow causes temporary blindness. When everything tastes like hand sanitizer. When it leaves an oil slick in the pool. When your fingers are wrinkled from washing hands too often. When people squeeze you for protection. When squeezing a cucumber in your hands turns it into a pickle. And then I came up with when the bottle on your sanitizing bottle doesn't have a pump but a faucet. When the cap asks you how much you have had to drink tonight without pulling you over. Whenever you exhale, you sterilize your surrounding. When you use it as a rub-on your barbecue. When you get chased by a bunch of drunks. When you fail the breathalyzer, or when you lick your fingers and they taste like alcohol. And finally, you put too much sanitizer when you look like you were just born. Oh, thank you, Paul Crouch Jr. for that one. Anyway, so here's my question. When you look like a newborn baby, that killed me. That killed me. So anyway, let's see. When you had too much, it has been sick all day. Not sure how long I can stay tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, keep praying for Michelle. When we ask for prayer, pray for Michelle. She is not feeling good. Here's a question for you. Name a song that you hate but find yourself singing because it's stuck in your head. A song you hate and you find yourself singing it because it's stuck in your head. What would that be for you, John? It's Tally. Hi, Tally. Oh, you're
Hi.
too young to have a song that you hate and stuck in your head.
Um. Hmm.
I was
Let's
thinking
see.
that song by the Cars. You might think I'm foolish. All I
Um.
think is you. It got stuck all day. I don't know why. Baby Shark. That's right, Ashley. That's a good one. All right, Ashley's on tonight, people. Oops, I did it again for Bobby. Moves like Jagger for Jonathan. What does the fox say? Hello, Tally. Okay, this is a song that never ends. Okay, I hate sanitizer. It makes me cough like I'm smoking. Okay, Baby Shark. Okay, I love you. You love me. All right. All right. It's howdy doody time for Pastor John. Patricia Stuckey. Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, let the family know what city and state and what do you do for work. Barney's I love you, you love me. I know I hate that song. This is a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Many of you here may be too young to remember Lamp Shoes. Okay. Yellow Submarine. Hotel California. Okay. I'm stuck on Band Aid because Band Aid stuck on me. When Doves Cry by Prince. Okay. We ain't going take anymore in my head. Okay. Aren't we supposed to sing happy birthday each time we wash our hands? That's what they told us to do that, but we don't listen to them. Let it go. Let it go. Oh yeah, that's stuck. Oh, that's stuck from. We watched it 200 times when Tally was like 3 or 4. How old were you, Tally? Oh, she left. I'm left without engineers. Sing Baby Shark over and over to drive teenagers crazy. Stops too many arguments. Okay, I hate Thriller by Michael Jackson, but I sing it and even dance it all the time. Nancy Subhay, welcome. The question is, name a song that you hate, but you find yourself singing it because it's stuck in your head. Okay, horse with no name. uh, isn't that has something to do in the Middle East? I was in the desert on a horse with no name. Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean. Let it go. Ugh. uh, Worst chicken song. The Oscar Mayer jingle. Lisa Mitchison, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Lisa. The question is: name a song that you hate, but you find yourself singing it because it's stuck in your head. The Gopher Guts song. Where's my hairbrush? Oh, where is my? It's a small world after all. Video of me dancing and singing Thriller would be a nice one. I fought the law and the law won. Hi. Hey, Robert Withers, how are you? Welcome. The theme to cops. Okay, actually, I used to sing it when I was doing checks in the jail. A little humor in an otherwise dreary and creepy environment. Yes, actually, just to encourage you, I've been to almost 200 or more prisons around the country. So I kind of feel a little bit of your environment, but not much. It's raining men. That would be bad. You singing it, Brent. 2 minutes to sanitize. Yes, the Mr. Ed theme song. Cynthia and Daryl Fong. Cynthia Johnson and Daryl Fong. How are you? Thank you for joining us, guys. How's it going? Let's see. Name the horse. Name that horse. It's a small word after all. Desperado. YMCA. Yeah, that got stuck for a while. Good evening. Good evening, Cynthia. What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Good one, Elizabeth. Okay, I hate the Mustard song, but I sing it all the time. I hate the song Feelings. Oh, but I sing it on. Remember that song Feelings? Nothing more but feeling. That was old. 70s. With my grandbabies, the wheels on the bus go round and round. I keep hearing open up. A very thoughtful podcast interview today. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, Tim Hawkins, amazing. Achy Breaky Heart for Bobby. Kathy Ellis, thank you for joining us. Wake up me, wake me up before you go. It's just another Panic Monday. Manic Monday. Actually, time to sanitize now. Is it? Yes, it is. Let's sanitize everybody. If you're new to us, people, every 15 minutes we sanitize and we drop the mic and we share. We want to share. We haven't been doing good sharing, people. Share this. Thank you, Victor. Bobby, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Let other people know about this. We're getting new people to watch us, and we want them to join us. Okay. Never thought again I'll be using toilet paper for this portion of my body. But anyway. All right, let's see. Can we change the question? I'm having bad flashbacks. Okay, Brent. Can it be an Arabic song? It can if it's stuck in your head. Yes. Couldn't find your Daystar show online. Go to my Facebook. You'll find it. We just what do you call it?
Click on your name.
Click on my name, and it'll pop out. But don't watch it now. Enjoy the show with us. Washington. Pastor Tom Brown, thank you for joining us. Who's bad? Michael, let me see. Okay, now that I got you, I need to ask you a different question. Okay, here's something came from Chris. 20 years ago, things you never dreamed you would say. 20 years ago, things you never dreamed you would say. What is it? What is something you never thought 20 years ago you'd be saying it?
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000, you know, when it was the year 2000, if you were alive, I know most of you have, what is something you never thought you would say, you dreamed of saying, but you say it now? What would it be? Honey, let's buy 4 bottles of sanitizer. Mother-in-law. Timothy Fakhuri said something he never thought he would say 20 years ago. Mother-in-law. Good job, Timothy. Good job. Hey, Becky, how are you? Let's see. I keep hearing it's my party and I can cry if I want to. Okay. This is a Washington song. Listen to it. I will. Working 9 to 5. Okay, I'm 62 NAZ. Imagine me and you. I hate it, but I sing it all the time. Oh, Bonnie song, I love you, you love me, for Barney. Michael Isa, my cousin, how are you? The question is, what is something 20 years ago you never dreamed you would say? But now you're saying it. Oh, 20 years ago for you, I think you would say, hey kids, go to sleep. You probably wouldn't say that. Stop licking your shoe. Okay. Ashley never thought 20 years ago she'll be saying, stop licking your shoe. I hate one less bill. Okay. Text me. Okay, yeah, that's right. You couldn't say text me. Talk to the hand. That's funny.
LOL.
Is this really Y2K? LOL, that's right. We never thought we'd be saying LOL.
Michael.
Yeah, I know. For Michael. We need to flatten the curve. Flatten the curve. Okay. Okay, along for the old days, yes. Okay, many things to my kids. Yeah, you never thought 20. Well, John was only 1 year old, so the store was out of TP. That's right, Matthew. We never thought we'll be saying that.
I was 2.
You were 2. No, 1.5.
How? 2000?
Yeah, you were 1.5 years. You were born in June.
Yeah, I did. What was the question again? Repeat it.
The question again is, what 20 years ago things you never dreamed you would say? I am your papa. Baby Shark for Janet. I hate the song 59 Ways. Okay. Victor, we're moving to 20 years ago things you never dreamed you would say. Okay, President Trump. That's right. That's right. President Trump. Grandson for Cynthia. Okay. Air hugs. You kids are tripods. Okay. You can hug your friends. That's right. You never thought you can. Honey, let's buy our shoes online. That's right. You never. Don't shove that up your nose. Don't hug me. That's right. Stay away 6 feet. That's right. Turn around and cough. Right. Social distancing. Right. All right. Where is the pandemic movie gonna end? I feel like it was a movie back 20 years ago. That's right. Mask, please. Corona. Yeah, that's right. We never thought we'd say, oh, we live in Corona, because we used to live in Orange County, in Newport. So, Matthew, let's video chat. Okay. Michael Anthony, welcome back. Drive-through church. Right. 20 years ago, things you would never dreamed you would say. That's the question. Gotta reboot. Let's join the Zoom call. Adriana Cardina. Thank you, Adriana. Adriana is a friend. She's Adriana is what do you call it? She's a trainer. She's a friend of us on Facebook, I think, on Instagram. Thank you for joining us first time. Welcome to our live with NAS quarantining in Corona. And the question is something you would never dream you'd say 20 years ago. What would it be? Giving advice to my daughters, something new. 20 years ago, flattening the curve was going to Jenny Craig. Now I'm here wondering where she went and if she's sure her diet plan. Internet is slow. That's right. We could never think we'd say this. Internet is slow. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. Raquel Garcia, welcome. First time. Let the family know what city and state you're at and what do you do for work. Do you have Venmo? That's right. Something we'd never say 20 years ago. Do you have Venmo? I'm out of TP. Thinking put on a mask before going into the bank. That's a good one, Beth. Right. What? You put on a mask to go to the bank? They will shoot you. What? Where does it say we are on the GPS? Remember Rand McNally? The big map book. I had it, and you could still drive and open it and flip the pages and like try to read it and put it in front of you while you're driving. And the cops don't care. Now they see you holding your phone and you get a ticket. You had the Rand McNally. Remember that big map book and you're looking at it and you're driving, you can't see anything in front of you. No traffic in Southern California. That's right. We never thought we'd say that. Is the beach open? That's right, baby. Amazon. That's right. Amazon was like saving the forest, the rainforest. That was it. What's a typewriter? Okay, 20 years ago, I never thought I would be saying, hi there, my Christian sister. I really like your profile. I like that you say I like long walks on the beach. I hope to get a message from you soon. All right, Nancy, use my phone as my computer. Right, now elbow pump your neighbor in church. Political correctness. That's right, we never. If you go to the bank, wear a mask, right? iPhone. Right? I was born before Google. Computer dating. Where? That's right. Where? A telephone with a round dial on it. iPhone. Marry me. Timothy, we never thought he would say marry me. Facebook. Right. Anyone has toilet paper to spare? Right. Going to watch church online. Instagram. Right. Watch NAZ on Facebook and try to make funny jokes. Right. Stop hoarding toilet paper. So I bought President Trump toilet paper from China. Okay, 3 masks for $20. Okay, gas prices are so low. Okay, don't squeeze the charmin. I say why we are wearing a mask. It doesn't keep. All right. Keto Olson, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Keto. The question is, let's see, what are we? Are we at a time to send it? Not yet. Cook a baked potato in a microwave. I still have one in my car. Okay, I loved the Thomas Guide maps, right? Clean air. We never thought we'd say. Put in the DVD, right? Adriana, blessing. I last heard you speak on a singles gathering comedy night. Miss that. Need the laugh again. Well, join us, Adriana. Every night we get together and we ask funny questions, and you guys come up with the funny answers. I'll ask the question, and then the last 10 minutes we ask for prayers and we encourage you, and we're here every night except for Sunday. Thomas Guide Maps, right? I can pick up my own gender from Google. Yeah, things you never thought you'd say 20 years ago. I can pick up my own gender from Google. Streaming. Yes, streaming was not a word. 20 years, never thought Walmart is really called China Mart. Joey Ilo, welcome, my funny friend from Minnesota. The question is, 20 years ago, things you never dreamed you would say. Goodbye to JCPenney. Oh, yes, that's right. What is the question? You watch where you're going and don't trespass while catching Pokemon. 20 years ago, things you never dreamed you would say. That's the question. You know, it's funny, Joey. One time, me and my daughter, my little one, we were walking to find those Pokemon on the app, and I saw four guys, four teenagers that were high. They were just smoking. And I would have never in the world would be able to approach him just by myself with four guys smoking pot. And so you just asked, I said, hey, can you guys help us find some Pokemons? And for the next 30 minutes, I was able to witness and talk to the guy. So thank you, Pokemon Games app. I don't know if it's still around, but cannot sit in the restaurant but have to order to go. That's right. Sears in bankruptcy. You would have never said that 20 years ago. Too sad, I know. Put on your mask. You need to go into the bank. According to Dr. Crouch, mud sanitizer makes you look like a newborn baby. That was a funny answer from yesterday. Never thought Kmart would close. My first job at 16. Yes, you know what? I got my LASIK surgery at Kmart back then, long time ago. It was like $20. I see everything in black and white only. And once in a while there's a blue light that on the side that comes. That was my joke 20 some years ago. You can't do Kmart anymore. Twitter, yeah. What do you say, Twitter? You're a Twitter. Goodbye, Toys R Us. Oh, the mall is empty, right? Time to sanitize in 3 minutes, Christine. Brent, my self-driving car from Tesla will be here in a minute. Brian O'Neill, welcome from KSGN. Keto Olson, what happened to my rotary phone? Things you never thought you would say 20 years ago. 20 years ago, never thought Sizzler gone out of business today, right? So sorry, got to go. This is great. Thank you, Pastor John, for joining. We're here every night. So join us again, because at the end, we need you guys to pray for the people who are asking for prayer. My phone only has 3, but by the way, Pastor John has 7 children, if I'm not mistaken, 8. Is it 7 or 8? Wonderful, wonderful, godly man. My phone only has 3 buttons and it's a touch screen. Blue light special, yes. My wife is a nurse and I'm still unhealthy. You never used to say that 20 years ago. Hey, thank you for your time, Brent, and for your prayers today. It's awesome. Hello, Brian O'Neill. Things I can say today but never thought I would say is I'm going to the women's bathroom in Target. That's right. One thing I never thought of is my dad moving to heaven almost 1 year ago this week. Oh, I'm sorry. You can buy a car online. Goodbye to Nordstrom's. Are they closing? Is Nordstrom?
A couple of them.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Nordstrom is closing. Oh, Maha, I cannot continue. Oh, Nordstrom is closing. Really? Yeah. Oh, how sad.
She's watching you.
Oh, she's watching me? Is Mom on?
Yes, both your moms are on.
Both of my moms are on.
My mom and your mom are on.
Mama. Okay.
My mom and your mom are on.
My mom and your mom.
And they are
your
mad.
mom said to my mom. My mom is watching better than your mom. It's gluten free. Oh, that's right. He never said you would say. Creation Science Museum. Hospital janitors are essential. If you don't hang up, I'm going to unplug it from the wall. It hurts when I do that. Don't do that. Where's my house phone? Okay, that's used to only something a bird said. Right, for Twitter. Gluten free. No, I mean you wouldn't say 20 years ago, time to sanitize. Oh, that's what it was. It is time to sanitize. Anyway, Christine, thank you. Everybody sanitize, and we're ready for our third question for the night. All right. Might sound biblical a little bit. Black Friday sale. Goodbye, Pier 1. I have an Android. Sanitize. You can stream it. That's right. Hollow surrounding. Google Classroom. Never thought we would have smartphones. Get John in front of the camera, Bobby.
No.
Hey, Bianca, how are you? Good. John, mic is mono. Mic is off. Your mic is off, John. Switch back to NAZ microphone. I never thought about keto foods, right? My watch is connected to my phone and I have wireless headphones.
My microphone sounds funny? I think I fixed it.
Pier 1 is closing. Your microphone sounds funny, John.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah,
Do I
creation.
sound better now?
Taylor Hughes, ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Hughes, one of the great illusionists, magician. He is so funny. He's a believer, wonderful guy. Taylor, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tell us what city and state you're at. Macy's is closing. Some of them, not all of them, I think. Oh, good now. John, you mucked up the audio. Okay.
Joey, you're getting too close. This is a Christian show.
There.
That word is too close.
It sounded hollow. Better now. Okay.
Keep it clean. My moms are watching.
Okay. Better. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Becky says social distancing. There you go. Okay. Now here's the next question. What are some things Moses probably heard from the children of Israel during their 40 years in the wilderness? You know how people are complaining now about things, a lot of complaining? What do you think Moses heard from the people in their 40 years in the wilderness? Some complaints. Give it to me. And thank you, Chris Rossetti, for that. Adel Hakim, thank you for joining us. Let us know what city and state you're at. What do you do? Larry Goodell, welcome back, Pastor from Washington. Amazon for all your shopping needs. Are we there yet? Okay, that would be the question. Are we there yet? Noah's Ark is in Kentucky. That's the complaint. Okay, let's see. Oh, my feet are tired. Who died and made you? That's a good one, Larry. Okay, open the sea. Nancy, movie streaming. Okay, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay. Come on, kids, stop it. Okay, good night, working hospice tonight. Blessing. Oh, thank you, Tanya. May God be with you. Take care. That's hard, working for a hospice. Stay safe.
What's the question again?
The question is, what are some things Moses probably heard the children of Israel during the 40 years in the wilderness? Like some complaints. Where's the beef? Wash your hands. We didn't have to social distance back in Egypt. Good job, Art. Where's the beef? Right, my feet aches, right? Sorry, I didn't swear. Oh, no problem, Joey. It's okay. My mom is on. She's okay with that. His mom is not. Okay with that. Where's my mask?
That's your daughter, too.
Mom, what's for dinner? Please say not manna again. Okay. I can't get a signal. That's funny. Complaining to Moses.
Joey, I was just messing around. I know you wouldn't.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny, man. Can you imagine the complaining to Moses? I can't get a signal. What's for dinner? Okay. How long until we get there? Okay. What are grounds for divorce? Okay. Where's your mask? Is that mom? My mom is doing carols?
No, Carol's.
That's Carol, my daughter.
Here's mine.
What?
Why? You should have hit the rock 3 times.
You should have hit the rock 3 times. Okay. Are we done yet? I'll believe it when I see it. What is your tom-tom? Get it? Okay. Don't you have your Rand McNally map book? What are some complaints Moses heard while stuck in the wilderness? So thirsty. Yes. Is this phase 2 or 3? That's good. You do it with mirrors. Okay. When will toilet paper be invented already? Okay. Spare the rod. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Okay. Why are we hawking around all this gold? Okay, that's right. All right. Let's see. If you your day you're just threw the gold in the fire and the cow popped out, huh? Roger Smith, thank you for joining us, Roger. Is that your first time, Roger? Let us know. Where you at? City and state. What do you do? What do you mean Nordstrom is closing? I don't know. I heard a couple of them. No, I didn't hear anything.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
What do you mean Nordstrom is closing? That's what.
Oh, that's what they told. Oh, Moses. I'm sorry.
Chris doesn't care about Nordstrom.
Chris doesn't
He
care.
doesn't care about Nordstrom. He's just being funny.
Okay, that's what they told Moses. Complained. What did you mean? I'm sorry. I gotta get it faster. Too much manna. You are such a man. You won't stop and ask for direction. Good job, Larry. Could say to the Israelites, take 2 tablets and see me in the morning. I gotta go to the bathroom. Why are we hauling around all these gold things? When can we go out and play? Okay, enough with the COVID Chewbacca here. Is the hummus ready yet? Wow, watch your anger issues, Momo. Tina, where's my camel?
I got one.
What?
We lost Lonnie.
What?
We lost Lonnie.
We lost
He
Lonnie?
got blocked by Facebook.
He got blocked by Facebook.
That's more of a 2000s.
Okay. Hey, Tina White, how are you? Let's see. The question is, what are something Moses probably heard from the children of Israel during their 40 years in the wilderness? Complaints. Let me know. Let's see. How fast is your internet speed? Can the rock give Perrier? Why don't you ever stop and ask for directions? I don't like my outfit. Somebody else carry the 10 commandments? Can somebody else carry the 10 commandments? Joey. When does Joey Ilo take the stage? Okay, let's ask your wife for directions. Okay, that's good. Why can't we do that trick where you turn your staff into a snake again? Lost your touch, huh?
We got another one.
Okay.
Why can't we open the Ark of the Covenant?
Why can't we open the ark? Do they have fast food manna? Okay. Where's the mayo? Paul, oh Bill, thank you for joining us again. Okay, here's the question again. What are some things Moses probably heard from the children of Israel during their 40 years in the wilderness? Complaints or stuff. Hey, I'm walking here. Hello, Huero. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Moses, who do you think will play you in the movie? Larry, you're on tonight. You are on. I need a haircut. I don't like my shoes either. I love it. Amy, she laughs all the time. Moses, when is Bed Bath and Beyond closing? Hello. Oh no, we left the 10th route at our last stop. Oh, what does Google Maps say? Okay, here's one. Where's my phone? Where's the beef?
Where is your phone?
No, that would they ask Moses.
Gave it.
Where's my phone?
I need your phone.
You need my phone?
Sure.
Oh. No, I thought that was asking Moses.
Oh.
Where's my phone? Wait a minute. Didn't we just pass the burning bush? Mo, I see all this sand, but we never see the beach. Good one, Vic. Can we get McDonald's? I can't read. Does that exempt me from the 10 commandments? Eat my dust.
What's something you would never expect to say 40 years from now?
What?
Get it? It's your question, but 40 years.
Oh,
40 years in the.
oh, I see.
You have to read the Bible to understand that one. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, John. Can you pick me up and carry me? Can you carry me? I don't like my hair either. Okay, my sandals are killing me. Pull my finger. Okay. All right, let's go for question number 4. Or you guys are still on. Can you pick me up and okay, we got it. You forgot what? You have to circle back. Okay. Robert Sloview, thank you for joining us. It's your first time, Robert. I know we've been friends forever, but let us know what city and state you're at and what do you do for work. Taxi. Okay. Pharaoh, let my people go. Hey, Mo, now that your Egyptian army is dead, why don't we go back and take over Egypt? Where's in and out? Moses, is there a vaccine for the 10 plagues of Egypt? Good one, Michael. Delia Arwood, do you have some banana bread?
Banana bread.
Banana bread. Oh, good one. Hey, Delia, I think it's your first time with us. Let us know where you're at, city and state. What do you do? Moses, I have a hairball. Jay Stillen, can you ask the Lord to send down something vegetarian from heaven? Maggie, when can we stop for coffee? Is there a virus going around? There's no toilet paper here. I'm allergic to sand. That's funny. Why can't we sing the King Tut song? Pharaoh Fawcett.
There's still a frog in my pants.
There's still a frog in my pants. That's right.
Pharaoh Fawcett. That's good.
Yeah. And you mean you spoke to Mr. Bush? I need more leaves to cover with.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, Bobby. Please help me. I need Chick-fil-A. The Lord's chicken will lead us to the Holy Land. Right. Nobody move. I lost the contact. Where's the Starbucks Oasis?
Bush did this too.
Bush did this too. That's funny. Alrighty. We are out of toilet paper. Mo, when we get to the promised land, is there showers there? I got sand. I got sand everywhere. Can I squeeze a cactus for water? Right. Okay, here's your last question for the night. Are you ready for the last question of the night?
You have a Guinness thing, right?
What?
Don't you have a Guinness?
Oh, let's do the Guinness Book of World Records. Guinness Book of World Records while we're answering this question. Okay, are you guys ready for the Guinness? How far is the grapevine? How far to the grapevine? Well, from you, 6 hours, Chris. Listening from San Diego. Hi, Dahlia. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Right now, we're going to do a Guinness Book of World Record, which is, I'm going to give you a question, and you answer it, and the closest one to the number, without Googling, without asking Alexa or Siri. Okay? Gotta be honest here. Here's the 1 million for Bobby. 78 for Beth. We didn't even start. 0 for Teresa, the winner from last night. The returning champ from last night. What do you got? 1.5 mile. Okay. Well, that's half more than Maha's. Where's your answer, baby? Maha. Little Navis. Okay, we still haven't started, guys. Okay. There's a pair of 1972 Nike shoes. Were sold at an auction.
Highest sneakers.
The highest sneakers ever sold at an auction. Highest price. How much? In thousands.
Restate it. Highest
You do it.
What's the highest price for sneakers ever sold?
What's the highest price for a
That
sneakers
sneakers ever sold for?
ever sold for? That's my son who I taught him English when he was born. Now he's teaching me English. Hey, it's what goes around comes around.
I learned the right.
135,000. Good. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. 120,000. Keep it going. Good job. 250 for Larry. Okay. $27.50 for Victor. Okay, 250. Now go on the thousands. The Nike Air Jordans. It wasn't Air Jordans. It was just a Nike something. Moon shoes. $1 million. 800,000. 359. 550 for Jonathan. 350,000. 540 for Becky. 178 for Matthew. Probably Michael Jordan's. Okay, 500,000 for Delia. 20,000. 20 million. 20,000. No, yeah, 20,000 for Timothy. 143 for Christine. Keep him going. 158,000 for Lily. Alrighty, keep him coming. Keep him coming. 540, 550, 178. Becky, let's see. 359. 800. Okay. Alright, let's see. Who else? 158. 143. When was this? 1972. 130,000. 750. See above for my guess. Teresa, what did you say? Teresa, you said 0. Oh, that was.
That's the right number.
That's the right number.
This is the right number.
Yes.
And it was Jordan.
Oh, it was Jordan.
I just looked it up.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 500,000. 20,000 for Timothy. 158,000 for Lily. 143. 130. 750 for Maggie. 27,500. Free for Jonathan. 4,896 for Pastor Larry. 500,000 for Bobby Miller. Okay, 162. 38,000. Can I guess again? Yes, you can. 1,201,000. 490 for Michael Ramirez. No updates, my guess. No updated, my guess. Where was it? Give it to me again. Teresa, see above. I'm sorry, I couldn't go back. Keto, 1,200,000. 490 for Ramirez. Teresa, give me your answer again. All right. It's time to sanitize, and once we sanitize, I'll give you the answer. Okay.
It wasn't 1972.
It wasn't?
No.
Okay, that's what the Guinness Book of World Records
I
said.
know,
But it was debated. It was updated.
Yeah.
So the highest one. Okay, when can you go to this? Rhonda Corey, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. 2,500,879, 689, 320,000, 491, 90. Okay, the answer is $560,000, and our winner is the one that answered with 550, and which was let's see, Jonathan Doherty. I know Becky came close, Becky Zobel, but Jonathan came up with 550, and he is our winner. And what you're gonna get is, when I see you, you get what's left of this one.
They were Michael Jordan Air Jordan 1s, signed
Air Jordan 1s. You know, the last one that had Guinness Book of World Records says a pair of 72 Nike Moon shoes were sold for an auction for 437,000, breaking the record for the most. Well, that was beaten. Well, good. Excuse me. Okay, so should we do the last? No, the last question we'll save it for tomorrow, because you guys gonna go crazy with it. So we'll leave it for tomorrow. Right now, we're sanitizing. Gina Worthy, thank you for joining us. Let's ask you a quick question, just for tonight, and we'll go into prayer. Who in your family deserves the best shelter-in-place person award this week? Who is in your family deserves the best shelter-in-place person award this week? Because you know what? I was bad. I flew into Dallas. John was bad. He keeps going. he brings his, friends to shoot movies, and then he goes out.
You don't have to call me out.
I didn't call you out.
Carol's bad. Carol's the only person who slept over somewhere else. Well, other than you.
Other than me.
I've slept at this house every night.
You know who's been the best? Tally.
Yeah, because she is.
Tally haven't gone anywhere since.
Yeah, she hasn't.
She has not. So our family, I think it's Tally. For Teresa, it's me.
Grandma's been worse than Tally.
Grandma going to my brother, and then she
Corona.
came here. Yeah, my mom going from one brother to another. How bad is that? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Okay, let me know who's in your family deserves the best shelter-in-place person award. If you live by yourself, it's you. My sister Rose deserves it. She's been sheltered in place. Good. Do, re, mi. Betty, do you have someone in your house named Ray? Oh, do, re, mi. Oh, do, re, mi. You remember, you guys, this is how I learned music in Kuwait. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Not C, D, E, F, D, F, G. I don't know. It's different music. My husband sends me to the store for Christine. Then he is the best. Money for Nothing by Dire Straits is now stuck in my head. And Kids for Free. Money for Nothing. Okay, who's in your family? Win it. I opened the window and influenza. My dog. Your dog been good. My son John. Your son. Oh, you have a son named John, Becky. That's a different name. I don't know. I named him John just I'll tell you why I named my son John from the Sound of Music movie. Okay, my cats were the good. Because in our culture, in the Middle Eastern culture, and I know some other cultures do that, you have the firstborn has to name their son, their firstborn son, after their dad's name. Well, my dad's name is Hannah, which is John, because in the Middle East, the name John is Hannah, Johanna, John. So my dad's name was Hannah. So my middle name is Hannah. But I'm not the oldest, I'm the youngest. But when my dad passed away, and then my brother was married, my oldest brother was married but didn't have kids yet. My middle brother was not married. So when I got married and we had the first baby boy, I named him John, just to keep the name. Now, John is obligated by law to name his son Nazareth, depending on, that's going to be in the will, you know.
How? How is your will going to force me to do so?
Because he has to pay the credit cards, because there's no way I can pay him in my lifetime.
They're
So
just going to pass on to him.
I'm going to pass it to him and save you from making the payments. See what a good dad I am? Because there's no way I'm going to pay this Chase card. They've been chasing me.
You're
this
a good
Chase
dad,
bank.
but you're a bad grandpa.
Oh, who cares? We're raptured by then. No, I'm just kidding. According. All right, Bobby Miller, me. You're a good guy. My cats and dogs. 4 sons. All right, Becky. Michael, Matthew, Mark, and John. Oh, you got the whole book, the whole gospel. That's awesome, Mike. But there's no Michael. Oh, yeah, Mike. We'll add him to the book. Okay, Teresa, the will. Okay, let's see who else. Your cats and dogs. I am the best and safe at home, Victor. This is just me, Betty. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we pray for you, Betty. I know sometimes it's hard being sheltering alone, but just we'll be praying for you and talk to us. Let us know. We're your family here. Teresa, listen to your father. That's right. That is to your credit. Okay. Isn't John a term of endearment in the Middle East, also like Paul John and Tim John?
That's June.
June.
In Iran.
In Iran. That's Persian, Elizabeth. Yeah. That's not Arabic. Teresa Burdo, time for prayer request, is it? 9:23, that's right. Please, prayer request. Pray for our friend. She works at the hospice. And she needs, just keep her in prayer. She had to go to her shift. Pray for Brent's wife, Audra. She works for the ER room. Pray for our doctors and physicians and nurses. Pray for our nation. Pray for wisdom. And let's see what special prayers you guys have. Becky, Michael's an archangel. Yeah. Here's ditto on the home alone. All right. Same here. Oh, Bobby, you live alone. Okay, Betty, maybe you can charge him rent and have him move in. I don't know. No, Linda's the best stay at home. Oh, sanitize our nation. Yes, praying. Okay, let us know, please. If you have any special prayers, let me know. Special prayers. Alrighty. Let's see. Right. Are we? I wrote a book of devotions, but I can't sell it because I had to buy it from Amazon myself. But you know, I would love for you guys to go back and listen to the podcast from today on my Facebook page, Comedian Nazareth, because there was some encouragement that Tim Hawkins gave. It was really interesting, and it has to do with when he said in his words is like we sometimes as Christians we have our daily time, quiet time in the morning where we sit and we said, okay, this is what I have to read, and then you got your journal and you journal your prayers and you do this and you do that, and you got a routine and you got your coffee and you got your your journaling and you got your Bible and you're doing that. But what he was saying, he said, we never took time to actually sit and be quiet before the Lord. Just be quiet and be present in the moment with the Lord, where we're just not asking. We're asking. Please do this. Please do this. I pray for this. I pray for that. Where you just sit quiet and listen to the Lord. I gotta be honest. For me, this is one of the hardest things, because my mind is just always going, and it's very interesting. I'm gonna do that. I try that. I always say I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna seriously try to just be quiet and sit and be still before the Lord. And I want to challenge you to do that, because that's when you hear from the Lord. And it might not be every day, every minute, every day, like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to be sit still until God talks to me. Well, it's His timing. But be prepared to be still and to sit and listen to Him. It's hard. So for me, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and say, oh yeah, I do it. But I really challenge you to do it. Now, one thing I used to do a long time ago, which really, right before you sit and pray, you take your journal and you write everything in your mind, everything that you're thinking about. It's like emptying your head on paper or on note. Just everything that's in your head. And then you have time to be quiet and pray and listen. It worked. So I don't know, we're all different, but just take that time. Be quiet, sit still, be with the Lord, spend time in His Word, and really, really, He will encourage you. Because, many years ago when I lived in Ohio, I owned a bait shop, and in order to get the bait, I had to, when the Lake Erie freezes, what we do is I had my crew, and what we do is we dig holes in the ice, different holes. It's like different, like every 200 feet, every 100 feet we put another hole, and then we pull the net under, and we pull it under. So anyway, my dad at the time just came in from Kuwait to Ohio, and it was so cold outside. My dad sat in my truck watching us work because it was too cold for him. Well, I had like 7 layers of clothing, which is hard because you get a wedgie, it's over. You got 7 layers of clothing and a big heavy jackets, and we're covered. It's freezing. It's minus something with the wind chill factor. I don't know how cold it was in Ohio in January. So anyway, we are digging the holes, and we put the net, and we're going, and I'm walking, and all my crew are looking. Everyone's looking in a different direction, looking for the net underwater. And I walk, and boom, I drop in the ice. I dropped in the ice, completely underwater. And you go in shock. And who saw me dead? And he's like, so he opened the door and started screaming to Lee, my friend. He goes, Lee, my son. He just, so Lee just runs, and he's a big guy, put his arm in the hole and just grabs me and pulls me up. And then the whole crew came in. They threw me in the van, in the truck, and we drove me back home. And I don't know how long it took for me to be warmed up and to, got me out of my clothes, put some, blankets and everything until I got back to normal. And then what's his name? Lee was saying, what were you saying? What were you mumbling? I said, I was telling you there's no fish there's no fish. I didn't see any fish. But the thing is, like, my dad was always say, my son. This is what the Heavenly Father wants you to do. My son, look at my son. Look at my son. Look at my son. And that's what happens when you spend time quietly with the Lord. Look at my son. Thank you guys so much. I hope you look to the Son, Jesus Christ. And please, yes, this is for real. So please put your prayer emoji on the comments. Send this heart emoji to our family. And thank you guys so much. Would love to see you tomorrow night at 8:30. Thank you for all the new ones that joined us. If you want to go watch my show from last night or today's podcast with Tim Hawkins, just go to Comedian Nazareth. You'll see it. Love you guys. Good night. Thank you.